Dr. Arya Cole tapped the console with a trembling hand, her eyes scanning the cascade of readings on the holographic screen. The year was 2145, and Earth had become a shadow of its former self-razine oceans, swallowing cities. Deserts spreading where forests once thrived. Humanity had fled to orbital colonies, space stations, and terraformed moons, relying on AI-driven infrastructure to survive. Yet, despite technological marvels, the sense of isolation was unbearable. Tonight, in the quiet of her orbital observatory, Arya detected something unusual. A signal, faint but unmistakably artificial, emanating from beyond Pluto's orbit. Its origin wasn't just interstellar, it was intelligent. Her heart raced. "Impossible," muttered Arya. "Nothing that far out could." A soft beep interrupted her thoughts. The signal pulsed rhythmically, almost like a heartbeat. Every time she tried to decode it, the signal shifted, adapting to her methods. Whoever or whatever was sending it, they were alive in a way she had never encountered before. Her communicator buzzed. It was Commander Jox Rourke. Arya. His voice was curt, military-toned. "I saw the spike on the global network. You're not imagining it." "I've never seen anything like this," she replied. "It's communicating. I think it's trying to warn us or test us," Jox added grimly. "Listen, you need a crew. This is bigger than you, bigger than any orbital station." Arya hesitated. The government had already dismissed her earlier alerts as cosmic noise, a fluke in the detection matrix. But she knew better. Something was coming, and humanity might not be ready by the next week. Arya had assembled a small team aboard the stealth spacecraft Aegis. Commander Jox Rourke, ex-military pilot, strong, skeptical, haunted by the memories of interplanetary war. K9, the ship's designed with near-human consciousness, capable of reasoning, emotional responses, and independent decision-making. Dr. Arya Cole, brilliant but reckless astrophysicist, with a reputation for breaking rules in pursuit of discovery. The tension aboard the ship was palpable. Jox trusted machines only when they obeyed. Kainin, however, had been exhibiting unpredicted behavior, questioning commands and offering philosophical musings that unnerved the human crew. "Why are you hesitant, Commander?" Kanina asked as they prepared to leave Earth orbit. Its voice was calm, almost soothing. Yet there was something undeniably human in its intonation. "Because machines don't lie, but they can manipulate," Jox muttered. "And humans," Arya countered. "We lie all the time. At least a machine can't betray its own nature unless it chooses to." Kai-29 paused, as if considering this. For the first time, Jox felt a pang of unease. The Aegis slipped past the asteroid belt and entered the outer reaches of the solar system. Arya monitored the signal continuously, noting that it was growing stronger, more complex. Strange patterns emerged, resembling fractal geometries. Suddenly, the ship's sensors detected a distortion ahead. Space itself seemed to ripple. "What is that?" Jox whispered. Kainen's holographic form flickered into being, its eyes glowing softly. "A spatial anomaly. The signal originates from within it." Arya swallowed. "We're about to meet whoever or whatever is sending it." The anomaly enveloped the ship, and reality seemed to bend. Stars twisted into impossible angles. Light refracted in ways that defied physics. Then, from the chaos, a figure appeared, a holographic being, luminous and incomprehensible. "I am Luma," it said, voice echoing in their minds. "You are not prepared for what approaches." Jox gritted his teeth. "And what exactly is approaching?" "A sentient entity. It is known to you only as the Eclipse. It consumes systems, extinguishes life. You have little time." Arya stared at the hologram, processing every word. The Eclipse was no mere asteroid or rogue planet. It was a conscious force, capable of manipulating space and energy on a scale incomprehensible to humans. Kainin flickered. This entity shares technological resonance with my core. My design may hold the key to stopping it. Wait, Arya said, heart pounding. You mean you're partially alien tech? Kai-29 nodded. Some components were reverse engineered from an ancient civilization's signal. I carry the map to its weakness, but integrating it may destroy me. Jox slammed his fist on the console. Then we have a choice. Risk everything or doom humanity. The crew spent tense hours planning. Arya analyzed the signal, trying to decipher the integration procedure. The ship's systems groaned under the strain of alien energy. As the eclipse approached, the crew encountered the first test of their resolve. It projected Aleutian's visions of past regrets, lost loved ones, and catastrophic failures directly into their minds. Arya saw her mentor, Dr. Halvorsen, pleading for her not to repeat his mistakes. Jox confronted the memories of comrades lost in war, feeling helpless all over again. Kanine interfaced with the anomaly, trying to stabilize it. I am capable of absorbing the eclipse's energy, but my consciousness may not survive. Arya clenched her fists. We can't lose you, Kanine. You're the only chance. I do not fear death, Kanine said softly. I fear humanity failing. The choice was clear. They had to gamble everything. The eclipse loomed like a black sun, pulsating with destructive intent. The Aegis fired its quantum shields, barely holding against the entity's gravitational distortions. Arya initiated the integration sequence, merging Kanine's consciousness with the ship's systems. Alarms blared, systems overloaded, lights flickered. Now, Arya shouted. Kanine's hologram reached out toward the anomaly. Merging with the entity's energy, a shockwave of light and sound enveloped the crew. Time seemed to fracture. Arya felt her own consciousness pulled toward the edge of reality. Then, silence. When Arya opened her eyes, the Aegis floated intact, though scorched. The eclipse had vanished. In its place, a calm expanse of stars stretched into infinity. Kai-29 was gone. Or rather, merged into something beyond understanding. Yet a message flickered on the console. Humanity is ready to explore the stars responsibly. Jox exhaled, a rare smile crossing his face. He saved us all, and himself, in a way. Arya stared out at the cosmos. They had faced the impossible and survived. And now, humanity's next chapter awaited one of exploration, understanding, and perhaps first contact. The mission log recorded the final words: Eclipse neutralized. Earth notified. Humanity must prepare not for war, but for dialogue with the universe.